Welcome to the Unstoppable You show with me, Sunday and Regina. I'm so excited today. We are having one of the amazing topic that I struggled with for a long time, and it's about fear. And the question, our topic today says that fear does not mean stop. So for those ones who are yet here for the very first time, we want to say you're welcome into this Unstoppable You show. And we are going to introduce ourselves so that you can be able to know us in case you have any questions, so you can be able to direct the questions to any one of us or to both of us. So you're welcome. Please let us know where you're watching from so that we can be able to send you our hug from here to you. So I'm so grateful. So my name is Sunday. I am originally from South Sudan. That's why my background, you see the flag for South Sudan here, and currently I'm living in Australia. I'm a mother of four, a wife, and an online business mentor. I'm so grateful that I'm joined with my business partner, Regina. Regina, you can take it away from here.
Thank you, sis. Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome, everyone. This is Regina from Facebook page of Regina's Digital Circle. We are here again today, as promised, and bringing another very interesting topic. Before that, I would like to give a brief introduction to those who are new on my page. My name is Regina Karim. I'm originally from Fiji, living in Brisbane. I'm retired and a digital business mentor. Yes, this business has given me so much since I started doing this 4 years ago. I retired 8 years ago and I started doing this business 4 years ago, and I have no regrets. Thank you, sis.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And today we are talking about fear does not mean stop. When we talk about this word fear, to me, it has different meaning. Sometimes we fear because there is danger. We fear because we are afraid we are not capable. Sometimes we fear because the repercussion, we believe that maybe it cannot be in our favor. So sometimes I can give you a little examples of mine that I went through. Sometimes that's why I say that fear means different. Like a child, when you are maybe going in the dark, you're afraid of something, that maybe something is there. But what we are talking about is not that fear. We are talking about the fear that stops you to explore something new. For example, when I grew up as a refugee child. I grew up without my parents, and I grew up in different homes because there was no food. Sometimes we go to different homes in search of food and also a place to sleep. So sometimes when I was becoming a girl, I wanted to cook, and there's also any child, as a girl child, you have to learn to cook. But because the madam that were staying in the house, she shouts. She shouts when the food does not come well. So I fear to cook. I fear to cook. Even if some sauce that I know how to cook, I will be afraid to cook it because I'm afraid of the consequence that will come later on. And there are moments also when I grew up, I was already big. I have my own farm, my own home. I wanted to build a house. I wanted to build a house. I already bought the land. I wanted to build a house, but I was afraid if I was able to finish that house. I was afraid of what people would say if I will not finish it, how they would talk about me. So, and then I talked to one of my friends, and they said, let's go and ask. There was one elderly person in our church, and we went to visit him, and he asked, how are we doing? I said, I'm doing well. I started up a project, but I'm so afraid to do it. I'm so afraid. And what he told me was really amazing. That's why I came up with these different views of fear. He told me that if you're afraid, it is even a good thing, because if you're afraid of doing something, it will make you always in a place of wanting to learn. You wanted to know how you can make it better, how you can make it finish faster, how you can. And I was like, what is this one talking about? But later on, I realized that there was truly a point there. Because as I was really afraid, I started saving. Say, I don't want that what I was envisioning to happen. So I work hard. I save. I tried to make sure that everything is in place, and it was a good fear. So there's that fear that can limit you from achieving something new or exploring something new, and there's that fear of danger. all of us have those fears, and the fear protects us sometimes from something bad, but sometimes it protects you from your dream. It holds and hides your dream. It holds you back to becoming who you are truly to become. And that's what we are up to today. We are talking about the fear that holds you back, the fear that tells you that you are not enough, the fear that tells you that you are not capable, the fear that tells you that what will people say, what will people expect of you. So drop your comment on the comment section if you have one time got a fear, and what was that kind of fear that you had. Please let us know on the comment section as I welcome Regina to say what is her view on this topic. Fear does not mean stop. Sis, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Amazing. Yes, some very good points you highlighted. I would like to emphasize on what actually the fear means. Fear, F-E-A-R. Fear means focus every action repeatedly. So that's what I would, say fear. How? Focus, F is focus, E is every, A is action, R is repeatedly. So focus every action repeatedly. So fear of failure, we all have been through that. No matter what you do in life, you will have doubts in your mind. What if I fail? This fear stops many people even from trying. Just like you want to do something, you want to go somewhere, but you have the fear, like, how can I go alone? What will I do? Things, all the negative things come in your mind. So to overcome that, remember that failure is feedback. It's not your identity. Every successful person has failed before succeeding. So like, you are not alone. You are not the only one who is having the fear. Everyone. Fear is an emotion, and it's inbuilt in us. So like, we will have some sort of fear in ourselves, in our lives. So we can also have fear of rejection. Like, you want to be friends with somebody, but you might think, oh, what if I go and talk to that person might reject me. So like, things like that, we worry about what others will think or say. We are so concerned about others' opinion instead of doing what what we want to do. So this can stop us from speaking up, starting a business, or chasing our dreams. So to overcome it, not everyone has to believe in your vision. The right people will. So you have to have a vision, and you got to believe in yourself. And the right people will come to you. They will support you. So fear of change, this is one very big, thing, because people don't want to change. They are stuck in their old habits. So the fear of change is another thing. We often stay in situations that no longer serve us because they're familiar. They're so familiar. We are so comfortable. We just don't want to get out of it. So to overcome it, growth begins where comfort ends. And change can be uncomfortable, but it often leads to something bigger and better. Also, fear of success. Like, what if I don't succeed? What if, like, some people fear that responsibility, attention, or expectation can come with success. So like, if you are successful, how are you going to deal with people's comments, people's attention, and all that? To overcome that, you got to believe that you are capable and worthy of the opportunities ahead. We also fear of the unknown. I really have a lot of fear, and we also fear the unknown, because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So we fear that, oh my God, what is going to happen tomorrow? We don't even know if we're going to see tomorrow, but we fear that. So like, we hesitate because we can't see the whole path. And to overcome that, you don't need to see the entire staircase. Just take the first step. Clarity often comes through action. So like, my message to everyone is to fear doesn't always disappear before you act. Most of the time, courage is choosing to move forward despite the fear. So that's all I have, sis. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. If that you can remember the acronym for fear, as Regina said it. Focus every action repeatedly. And yes,
Yes.
it's really true. all those kind of fear, but don't let that fear to stop you from trying, because sometimes your success is just a little small tiny layer behind that fear that you're afraid of. So today I'm going to welcome you for our promotion, that is the July promotion. And if you have been watching us for a very long time and you have maybe registered on our website, you've watched our free 90 minutes training that explain what the business is all about, we are having a promotion that we normally say to you. So if there was a fear that was holding you back, today we tell that fear to get out, because you need to become that person that God has destined you to be. You need to live the life that you truly desire. We are having a promotion because our company that we partner with is celebrating 52 years of existence, 52 years of service, serving their customers, 52 years of excellence, 52 years of great achievement. So they are really pleased and offering this promotion for the month of July. It's already remaining some few days and it will elapse. We don't want you to miss that promotion. So the first step for you to get that into that promotion is to scan our QR codes. Just get one QR code, scan it. We are having a free training that explains how this business works. That's where you start. And then you watch that free training. If you have any question, I just advise that you have a notebook, paper, and pen in case something pop up or something stand out for you. Write it down, or maybe something you needed more clarification on. Write it down, because sometimes you'll forget. So write it down and then come back to us. Come back to the person that you've registered on their website and then ask that question. And don't delay, because this promotion is really amazing promotion that can help you in your business journey. So again, we are so grateful and so thankful that you're here. Tomorrow we'll come live again with a different topic. But if you have any question, please drop it on the comment section or drop it below this video, and we will be more grateful to connect back with you. And yes, see you tomorrow for the next episode. Don't forget to ask your question. Thank you.